What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If that's something you like to listen to, we welcome you to subscribe. Otherwise, you can support our channel if you just like, share, or even comment down below. It helps our content get out to a wider audience, and we greatly appreciate the support. As a reminder, don't forget to hit that notification bell to get the latest alerts on all the content and videos that we drop here on the Credit Plug channel. So for today's video, I have a special review. Been wanting to do this for several weeks now. This particular institution that we're going to be reviewing today is Liberty Bank and Trust. Now, this institution became known to me through two different subscribers. They asked for me to do a review. I did some background research and found that they actually offer some pretty good products and is a institution that you may want to highly consider building a relationship with. Now, Liberty Bank and Trust is one of the largest Black-owned banks in the country. They recently did a couple different acquisitions, so they're expanding their presence and their footprint in different states. However, unlike a credit union, this is a bank where you're not going to run across any of those geographic restrictions. You can open up an account online, so it's open to anyone. Now, I did a review several months ago on, at the time, was one of the largest Black-owned banks. That was One United. And they ironically do not offer any unsecured credit products and operate in very few Black or minority communities. Now, Liberty Bank and Trust is actually the opposite, right? So they offer a ton of different products and services. And by the way, in order to like bank Black, you don't necessarily have to be Black. It's just putting your money into Black owned banks, right? So, it doesn't matter, no discrimination or anything like that. This overall is just a great institution. We're going to jump over to their website in a couple minutes just to go over some of their different products. But they did have a couple videos that they posted on their YouTube channel. I'll post a link to the video that they put out last week. But essentially, they're really looking to expand. They're looking to target the millennial demographic specifically, as well as the Gen Z demographic as well. And this is one of the institutions, just based on what I've gathered from that video. And in that video, there were two bankers who were just basically going over their business principles, what they're looking for, and the products and services that they're offering. And they're looking to be very, very competitive. I actually got a couple testimonials of people who recently joined there, and they were able to get some pretty good approvals on their business credit card. As a matter of fact, they did have an offer. If you go to libertybank.net/offers, this was a limited time offer for a business credit card. However, you can still take advantage of some of their products and services. Now, one of the key takeaways from the video that they posted, I'll post a link in the description so you can check it out, but it's relationships. And that's something that I've hinted on so many times over and over and over. Focus on relationships, not necessarily your credit score. And based off what they said, they basically gave the blueprint on how to develop a relationship with them, right? And that comes with bringing over your posits. Because as they stated, they did a campaign a while back, and there were, I think about 5,000 or so new customers, but a lot of people were only bringing over the minimum $50 or $100, right? What banks are really looking for when establishing a relationship is they're looking for you to bring over your deposits, bring over direct deposits, right? Have, a substantial amount of money in their banks. And that's how you open up these relationships. They essentially spelled it out very, very explicitly on what they're looking for. So, if you really want to build a relationship, get access to credit products, then bringing over your banking, bringing over your deposits is going to be one of the best things that you can do in order to unlock some of these different credit products. So for those of you who were taking your money over to One United and not getting any products or services in return, I would urge you to take your money from One United and go over to Liberty Bank and Trust. This is just one of my philosophies too when it comes to banking relationships. Put your money where it's going to be most appreciated. So if you're at a lot of these big banks, where they're not even really extending any type of credit to you, then I don't know why you would necessarily have your money there, because your money could be going a lot further, getting better products, more access to funding, and things like that at other institutions. So take your money where it's going to be appreciated. So from what I've seen so far, Liberty Bank and Trust is really one of those institutions that want to build with you, and they're offering attractive products and services to kind of pull new customers over. So definitely take advantage of that. Anyways, let's go jump over to their website real quick so we can run through some of the products and services that they do offer. All right, so here we are on the libertybank.net website. I already pulled up the personal accounts. Then we'll go over business. So they do offer a Visa credit card. There's not much information. You could enter in your information, and I'll show you real quick. So they have this Liberty Bank Visa. So all you do is enter your information, request info, and they'll email you like a brochure that has all of the different details. But besides that credit card, they also do offer home mortgage loans, personal line of credit, auto loans, and home equity lines of credit. So let's just really go over quickly the personal loans. So you can get a personal unsecured loan up to $10,000, and you can do this all online. You can get an approval within hours, and the money will hit your account within just a couple of hours after approval. The repayment terms range from 12 to 36 months. Minimum and maximum APR 10.5 to 34.26, which is pretty high. I'd imagine that would be for the lowest credit scores. And then they do have some other fees associated, a document fee and an origination fee. So that's just something to keep in mind. And aside from that, they also do have a personal line of credit. I'm not going to go into that. I did want to go over to the business accounts, because this is one of the components that the bankers were actually highlighting, was the fact that they have business lines of credit as well as a Visa credit card. Now, one of the great things about this particular business credit card is that anyone can PG for it under your business. And again, as I mentioned, they're looking to expand. So bringing over deposits and then perhaps applying, not that we're telling you to do that, but that's one way, if you want to, bring over some deposits and then apply for a business credit cards, you'll probably have a much higher chance of getting approved for it, because you've established that relationship and you've brought over deposits, so bringing over deposits, that's really what's going to unlock a lot of things. So this is definitely an institution to consider, and I urge anyone who, I know there's a lot of people who want to bank black, right? If you want to bank black, go to Liberty Bank. Don't go to One United. You could actually get a business credit card, a personal credit card, a business line of credit, a personal line of credit, a personal loan, auto loan, mortgage loan, right? You can't get any of those things at One United. So definitely consider Liberty Bank. Personally, I will be putting $25,000 into Liberty Bank, just on my behalf, in terms of, banking black. One of the hardest parts about that was actually finding an institution that offers mutually beneficial products and services, and Liberty Bank is definitely one of those. So I will be supporting Liberty Bank. Liberty Bank, if you see this video, definitely come talk to me, info@creditplug.com. I would love to speak with a representative and just get a better sense of some of the products and services that you all have to offer, and, let people know all the great products and services about Liberty Bank. But again, I will be pledging my own money, $25,000, into Liberty Bank as part of my commitment to banking black. So definitely check it out. Until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.